Hi there, my name is Laura Kay. If you're new here, I hope you feel so welcome and invited into this space. It's for anyone who resonates with whatever, energy I'm putting out there. And so I am an artist creative. I've been using this channel as a way for me to practice my speaking, practice talking to you guys, and um, I've been doing a lot of talk about my spiritual healing and my spiritual work and stuff like that. Although not exclusive to that, I also leave poetry here, things like that. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe. I would be so happy if you did. And if you've been here with me for a little while, hello, I love you guys. I'm so glad that y'all are here and that you're sticking around. And I've been getting some lovely comments and I'm just so happy about that. So thank you guys so much. So if you saw my last video, you know I got a new Oracle deck on the day of the Lionsgate portal. I thought that it would be a really good way for me to kind of allow this portal to continue speaking. Though it always will in its own ways. It's just another way for me to visually see that, you know? So not that every single YouTube video I'm going to be reading you from the guidebook. I don't necessarily like enjoy that sometimes, but I read this one yesterday morning when my niece and I woke up. She stayed the night. My baby, I love her so much. One of my best friends in this whole world. So she stayed the night, and the next day I was telling her about this Oracle deck and I was like, you know what, let me read us a card. And so the one that came out is this, and it's Shock of the New. And if you saw that last video that I left, I just really feel like this continues it on. Like it is a really perfect story, and I just love this, like the music notes, the sunflowers, and that gives me sun energy. Man, it's just so pretty. Her throat chakra is open and activated, and she's speaking her truth, and she's living in this authentic expression and painting her face however she wants to and listening to what she wants, and just so beautiful. So I just want to read this one to you guys because when I read it yesterday, she and I were both like, all right. And if I didn't say it, it's the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. And I just love the way that she writes in here, like towards the end of some of the deep things that she says. It just sounds like you're like sitting across the table having tea with a friend, and she's like, girl, strut your soul stuff or whatever. You saw me say that in the last video. That was so funny. Anyway, it says, Shock of the New. What wild, unconventional voice is calling to you? Can you hear it? It is so different and so unusual, and it might be hard to decipher. I'm thinking of the Frozen, you know, where the unknown is calling, you know? Like hearing an unfamiliar language for the first time. It might be hard to discern with great clarity now, but there's an affinity between you and this strangely beautiful newness seeking to manifest. This oracle says there is a stirring at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through, and the process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock will transform into great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation, but you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that rattles your belief around yourself and your world, daring you to become more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universal creator. Nature never shies away from strange beauty. She allows for endless diversity, and her sacred works are often peculiar and stunning. You live within her field of creative grace as a specifically created work that also creates. You're being asked to surrender any fear you may have of being seen as exotic, unusual, eccentric, or bizarre. You are being asked to make peace with strange beauty and to let it happen through you in a creative flow. Perhaps you need to allow your conventional ideas of beauty to become more inspired and open. Perhaps you can allow your need for the world to behave according to your fixed ideas to fall away. you will receive so much more in its place. This oracle comes with a special message for you that there are rumblings and stirrings of the creative life force happening right now, deep in the undercurrents of your being. If you're very attuned or sensitive, you may have consciously felt this already, with excitement, discomfort, or maybe both. If you have not yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the same. So be on the lookout for a big shift or new birth, the shock of new or the unconventional, the strangely beautiful and the disturbing liberation of which is foreign stepping into your life. This is life creating the stage upon which you will experience greater fulfillment. Don't be nervous if the rumble of change starts into a mighty roar that rocks boats and bursts forth a novel of ideas and changes things in a way that is out of your control. This life is happening. Free fall into it. The oracle of the shock of new comes to you saying that the old way is on its way out, and you're being invited, dragged, nurtured, and coerced into the new. You can handle it. This oracle brings you a guidance. You are about to encounter something new and different in your life. This is helpful. Do not reject it. No matter how small or insignificant or how powerful and life-changing it may seem, you are being asked to dispense your reliance on the past and what had been your tools to navigate life. You have outgrown your old methods. You will have to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak, so experiment with new ways to be. Life will show you the way. And then on this oracle card, they also have like a healing process section at the end of each card. So the healing process, if you can allow yourself to feel as though you're becoming soft and gentle in your mind, heart, and body, breathe easily, relax. Imagine the strangest and most beautiful creature you can. Bring it to life with color and texture. See its eyes, the wings, the body, the fur, the feathers, however bizarre you can get. What are its qualities, powers, and characteristics? Be playful with this process. If you find it difficult to visualize, you may like to write a description of your strange, beautiful creature and simply imagine what it would feel like. Does it have soft fur, sharp claws, feathery wings made of crackling, fizzling, electrical currents, or sensitive furry antennae with delicate eyes on the tips? Or is it a strange flower that speaks to you? A tree that grows upside down? Whatever comes to you is just what is needed, so trust your imagination, as subtle or as wild as it is, and let it speak to you. After you have played with your imaginings for a few moments, complete your healing process with this declaration of intention. Imagine or intent that you are sending it out into far recesses of the universe. Now say, I am supported through the shocks of new. I accept the beauty in all that is foreign or strange to me, as I know it is bringing me gifts, wisdom, life experiences, and creative inspiration through unconditional love. So be it. I don't know if you heard my dog sneeze. She's on the floor next to me. Wow. So I just think that that card is so beautiful. And I do really love like the imagination process at the end, because as somebody, I've had a lot of education in rec therapy, therapeutic recreation. So it's like fun stuff for therapy. We learn a lot about play theory, and I have seen and learned in my life just how important play is in the healing process. And allowing ourselves to go through this transition that it's speaking about in the Oracle deck, I find I'm also an actor. And I find that playing with roles and playing with being different versions of yourself is a good way of sliding into that and starting to embody the things that you wish to embody. And maybe you do so through an imaginative character. Maybe you do so in a like sexual situation with your partner that enhances energy when you're using that creative life force energy and that passion is flowing through you while you're embodying this character, it only makes it easier. You can also do that without your partner, with yourself. Even more fun. Maybe not even more, but you know what I mean. Not to poo-poo your partners. It's great to have like somebody help with these things too. But I think that like acting is such a great way for us to learn how to do this, and visualizing. And I think when she has you create like a monster, a whole new thing, it kind of is awakening you to what is new and not and like foreign, helping you to invite more of that energy into your life, because right now is a time of huge change. And if you follow me on Instagram, I usually post a lot of the synchronicities and the things that I see throughout the day. Yesterday, I posted a lot of cicada symbolism and talking about how the cicada, the noise that it makes is like a shaman shaking its rattle to release any stagnant energy or negative energy, and to allow space for more positive to come in. And they also go through this metamorphic process similar to that of the butterfly, where they have to become a completely new creature. And something that I noticed yesterday, I also posted on my Instagram, was a green June bug, which is a little bit different. I usually only see the brown ones around here, so I saw the green one and I was like, what is that? It looks just like a June bug. I didn't know that they came in green too. I say that like I'm shopping. Oh, you have the green one. But I was taking videos of it because it's just the most pretty color. It was like the green with like the red and the yellow orange like reflectiveness to it. It was like iridescent, and it was dead, so I was like rolling it over with a leaf, just like admiring it, you know, sending it away in a loving fashion. And I started learning more about this bug, and then I learned that like the symbolism for that is also rebirth and renewal, because June bugs, they start in the ground as a worm and then they come up as a beetle. And so it very much was like this whole like completely like regenerative process. So I think a lot of us are going through this where we're killing off old parts of our ego, right? And maybe you find yourself in situations where there are people that aren't really the most for the transitions and the change that you need, but it's also like it's hard for them because a part of you is dying off, like the part of you that they love, and so you have to recreate anew. And that means that you need to do that like in your own space alone, and like learning your discernment, all that kind of stuff. And anyways, I just wanted to add that to the end of this message because I think it's going to resonate for somebody. I know it will. But thank you so much for listening to this video. I'm so happy that you're here. And if you would please like and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. I would love my puppy cry. I got a dicker outside now, but I would love to hear more about you and your journey, and yeah, get to communicate, because it is a community process. We may have to go into isolation in moments, but we are not alone. Other people are feeling this too, and that is, we're feeling it. Cookie. I also made an Instagram for my dog. I'm gonna insert that in here too if you want to follow Cookie and see her life. She's great. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you again very soon. Much love and many blessings. Bye for now.